Hey now, Semper Fi, welcome into this Thursday edition of Sports Talk here on WWL, AMFM.com, and the Odyssey app. Charlie Long at Master Control taking your calls on our Oakland Heart Jewelers talk and text lines at 504-260-1870, along with the Cajun Cannon, Bobby Hebert, and NFL and college football analyst Mike Detillier. I'm Kristian Garic. Mike, the news out of Saints camp is obviously the need at running back, but veteran Sony Michel expected to come work out and visit with the Saints.
Yeah, there had been some talk late last week that Michel was a guy that Dolphins and Saints would have some interest in, and he's already spoke to Miami, and he's expected to visit the Saints.
So, Mike, was he on that Super Bowl roster with the Rams? I think
he was the backup running back to Cam Akers.
Yeah.
But he was their leading rusher a year ago. Remember, Cam went down real early. Him and Nick Chubb, that was as good a 1-2 punch as I've seen in college football. You thought about it at Georgia. Yep. And he was first-round pick in 2018, had a host of injuries with the Patriots. It didn't work out. And coming out of college, the comp for him was Kamara, because he sort of is built like him. Now, he never developed Kamara's pass receiving exploits, which is at the high grade, highest you can get. As from a running back standpoint, he's a good receiver. He's just not an elite one. And I think a lot of that has to do with the routes that he's run. He's not quite as precise as he could be with it. He's a north-south quickness back. He's always been that way. He was a champion track star in high school, 100, 200 meters at American Heritage out in Miami, and he's still fast. But his game is built on north-south, not a lot of open field moves, quickness. Try to make you miss, get into the hole. And so last year, he was a solid player for the Rams, and he sort of kind of held it together until Cam Akers came into the mix. And you look at both the Saints and the Dolphins, both teams need help at the running back position. And you look across the NFL, he's about the best of the pickings.
Well, then, fans have asked me, Mike, and, usually I say I was pumping gas and some fan gave it to me, but I was at the cigar shop. So a lot of the Who Dat Nation members are asking me, they can't just go really with Mark Ingram, huh? I said, well, and if I can recall, I said, well, I think they brought Dwayne Washington back, right? Mike, is Dwayne?
Yes,
okay.
yes.
Now,
but
that's
he
more
is more of a special
teams guy. The one that really didn't take advantage of his opportunity did not take over for Latavius Murray. Now, Tony Jones. I mean, it could have been injuries because I thought he had a good training camp where he was at to be part of the mix. But I don't think he really took advantage of that opportunity. Now, why the Saints, I think, have to address it because we don't know what's going to happen with Alvin Kamara. If you look, the case continued now. We talked about this right before the draft until August the 1st. Well, training camp has started at the end of July.
Yep.
So you look at the August hearing for Kamara will coincide, like I said, with Saints training camp. That's going to be late July. And the league typically waits until the legal side is wrapped up before issuing a suspension or fines. So, I don't know, sooner or later, you're going to have to address it.
Man, you would hate it 6 weeks into the season, and then all of a sudden the commissioner comes down.
So how about, but that'd be terrible on the back end. So, you know how David Onyemata was the first 6 games?
I'd rather that than the back.
Yeah, so what if all of a sudden Kamara's playing, he's doing awesome? Would the NFL do that to the Saints and not be available like the last 6 games? I mean,
you never know with the NFL and the commissioner as well.
And it could be more than 6.
Yeah, I would just say 6 is
the starting point.
6 is
that could be
the floor.
The
that's
floor.
the starting point of it.
I wouldn't be surprised if it's 8.
So that's why you need another back.
Now, if you